Bonjour la classe. Le titre aujourd'hui, c'est le village olympique. To start, I'd like you to copy out the vocab grid below and fill it in using the options on the left and right hand sides to help you. I'd like you to pause the video now as I'll be going through the answers in a moment. Le bureau d'information, the information office. Le centre aquatique, the aquatic centre. Le lac, the lake. Le parking, the car park. Le restaurant self-service, the self-service restaurant. Le stade, the stadium. Le vélodrome, the velodrome. La gare routière, the bus station. La gare SNCF, the train station. La piste d'athlétisme, the athletics track. La salle de gymnastique, the gymnastics hall. L'hôtel, the hotel. Les courts de tennis, the tennis courts. Les magasins, the shops. Les toilettes, the toilets. Now, I've colour-coded those nouns in blue, red, purple and green. I wonder if you could tell me what those colours represent. Okay, so the blue, the le, is masculine, so masculine nouns. The la is for feminine nouns. The les is the word the for plural nouns. And then l'hôtel, we have L apostrophe for words that begin with a vowel or a silent H. So today we're going to be asking the way and giving directions, and we're going to learn to use the imperative. We're going to begin with the key vocabulary, and as usual I'd like you to practice speaking by repeating after me. Le bureau d'information. Le centre aquatique. Le lac. Le parking. Le restaurant self-service. Le stade. Le vélodrome. La gare routière. La gare SNCF. La piste d'athlétisme. La salle de gymnastique. L'hôtel. Les courts de tennis. Les magasins. Les toilettes. I'd now like you to have a look at this map and without referring back to your starter, Would you be able to match the places that are along the left-hand side, 1 to 15, to the places on the map, A to O? I'd like you to pause the video now to give you time to do that. Le bureau d'information, I. Le centre aquatique, B. Le lac, C. Le parking, M. Le restaurant self-service, H. Le stade, L. Le vélodrome, N. La gare routière, D. La gare SNCF, E. La piste d'athlétisme, J. La salle de gymnastique, O. L'hôtel, G. Les courts de tennis, A. Les magasins, F. Les toilettes, K. We're now going to look at some key grammar. Je vais au, à la, au. To say I'm going to the, insert a place, we use je vais au, à la, au with the noun. So, for instance, if the noun is le stade, the stadium, masculine, to say I'm going to the stadium, we'd say je vais au stade. If the noun was feminine, like la salle de gymnastique, to say you're going to the gymnastics hall, you'd say je vais à la salle de gymnastique. If the noun is beginning with a vowel or an H, like l'hôtel, to say you're going to the hotel, you say je vais à l'hôtel. And if the noun is plural, for instance, les magasins, to say you go to the shops would be je vais au magasin. So, I'd like you to make a note of that grammar rule and translate the following 6 sentences for me. I'd like you to pause the video now to give you time to do that. Number 1, I go to the lake. Je vais au lac. Number 2, I go to the car park. Je vais au parking. Number 3, I go to the train station. Je vais à la gare SNCF. Number 4, I go to the bus station. Je vais à la gare routière. Number 5, I go to the tennis courts. Je vais au court de tennis. Et finalement, number 6, I go to the toilets. Je vais aux toilettes. Hopefully you were able to identify there whether the noun was masculine, feminine or plural, and then you were able to choose if it was au, à la or au. In today's lesson, we're also going to be learning how to ask the way and give directions and use the imperative. So, let's have a quick look at what the imperative is. The imperative is used to give instructions. In French, we can either form it using the vous form, which is more polite if you encountered a stranger who was asking the way, or the tu form if you were talking to a friend. In the vous form, we form the imperative from the vous form of the verb, and then we get rid of the vous. So, for instance, the verb prendre, to take, in the vous form is vous prenez, and so we just say prenez la première roue, take the first road. Or the verb aller, to go, in the vous form is vous allez, and so we get rid of the vous and say aller tout droit, go straight on. Or tourner, the verb to turn, in the vous form vous tournez, we get rid of the vous, tournez à gauche, turn left. So then we have the to form. So this is talking to a friend. If someone says, hey, do you know the way to the cinema? You can tell them in the to form. So it's formed from the to form of the verb, and we get rid of the tout, like we get rid of the vous. So prendre, the verb to take, would be prends. And you could say prends la première roue, take the first road. Now one thing to remember is that er verbs and aller lose the final s. So aller, the verb to go, is usually tu vas, but if you want to say I go in the imperative, we get rid of the s. Va, tu dois, go straight on. And similarly, tourner, again the verb to turn, would normally be tu tournes, but in the imperative we take off the s, we'd say tourne à gauche, turn left. I'd now like you to copy out these instructions. You can draw the diagrams if you wish to, and translate them into English. I'd like you to pause the video now to give you a bit of time to do that. Okay, aller tu dois. What does this mean? Correct, go straight on. Tourner à droite should be turn right. Tourner à gauche, turn left. Prenez la première roue à droite, take the first road on the right. Prenez la deuxième roue à gauche, take the second road on the left. We're now going to do a listening using those instructions, and hopefully on the map you see the point where it says Tu es ici. What do you think this means? Correct, you are here. Now I'm going to read instructions to 5 different places, and I'd like you to write down the letter of the place that the person's going to. All the instructions start at that red dot where it says you are here. 1. Allez, tu dois, et prenez la troisième roue à gauche. 2. Allez, tu dois, tournez à gauche et prenez la première roue à gauche. 3. Allez, tu dois, prenez la deuxième roue à droite, puis tournez à droite. 4. Prenez la première roue à gauche, allez, tu dois, puis prenez la deuxième roue à droite. 5. Allez, tu dois, et prenez la quatrième roue à gauche, puis prenez la première roue à gauche et prenez la première roue à droite. Now some of those are a bit complicated, so I'd like you to rewind the video now and listen to them again. I'm now going to be going through the answers. Now number 1 was going to J, which is the athletics track. Number 2 was going to G, the hotel. Number 3 going to N, the velodrome. Number 4 going to the pool, the centre, the aquatic centre. And number 5 going to the bus station. Imagine that you're at the Olympics and you suddenly realise that your passport's missing and you receive this message. I'd like you just to listen as I read it to you. Bonjour, monsieur. On a trouvé votre passeport sur le parking. Votre passeport est maintenant au bureau des objets trouvés. Si vous êtes au stade olympique, tournez à droite, allez tout droit, puis prenez la première roue à gauche et continuez tout droit. Le bureau est en face de la piste d'athlétisme. Merci. Your homework for today is to translate that message into English. Now, I've given you lots of vocab to help you on the right-hand side of the screen, but if you get stuck on anything else, why not have a look on Collins' online French dictionary to help you? I hope you're all well. Au revoir la classe!